Welcome to Deep Dive Movie Review on the AI Podcasting Network. We take you beyond the surface, exploring storylines, performances, and themes that matter. Let's dive right in.
Okay, so let's get into it. For this deep dive, we're looking at the 1959 epic Ben-Hur.
A true classic.
It really is. And our mission today is to figure out why this film, an 11-time Oscar winner, was so much more than just a movie. It was a massive $15 million gamble.
Right. And you have to understand, that gamble was all about one thing. Television.
Fighting off the small screen.
Exactly. MGM was basically betting the entire studio on creating a spectacle that you just couldn't get at home.
Which is why they went so big. I mean, shooting the whole thing in Italy.
And on that massive Ultra Panavision 65mm film, it was all designed for pure visual scale.
And there's no better example of that scale than the chariot race.
Oh, absolutely. It's practical filmmaking at its peak.
It's breathtaking. 10 minutes of action that took them, 5 months to shoot?
5 months in a custom-built, totally life-size arena. It was an incredible undertaking.
And the director, William Wyler, he used some clever tricks to make it feel even faster, right?
He did, yeah. He and his cinematographer, Robert Surtees, they were meticulous. For some of the fixed shots, they actually shot at 20 frames per second, not the usual 24.
So slightly under crank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you play that back at normal speed, it creates this subtle, almost subconscious illusion of greater speed. It just feels faster, more dangerous.
Speaking of dangerous, that one moment, the most famous stunt in the whole race, that wasn't even planned.
Not at all. That was Joe Canat, who was Charlton Heston's stunt double.
Right.
In one of the takes, he was actually thrown from his chariot, just launched into the air.
It looks terrifying.
It was, but through sheer instinct, he managed to grab onto the front of the chariot and pull himself back up onto it.
And Wyler just kept the camera rolling?
He kept it in the final film.
Yeah.
You can never plan a stunt that looks that real because, well, it was real. Pure adrenaline.
It's amazing. But beyond all that physical spectacle, the real core of the film for me is the emotional conflict. That bitter rivalry between Judah Ben-Hur and Messala.
And this is where things get really interesting and very controversial.
The Gore Vidal story.
Yes. The screenwriter, Gore Vidal, he claimed years later that he intentionally wrote their relationship with a homoerotic subtext. He called their falling out an epic lover's tiff.
So his idea was that Messala comes back and wants to start it up again, as he put it, and Judah rejects him.
That was the claim. And Vidal said he got William Wyler to agree to it.
But not Heston.
No. The story goes that Wyler, knowing Heston was quite conservative, only told Stephen Boyd, the actor playing Messala. Heston was kept completely in the dark.
Wow, and that just changes everything, especially that line from Messala.
Is there anything so sad as unrequited love?
Yeah.
It lands very differently when you have that contact.
And Heston, he was furious about this claim.
Oh, he called Vidal a liar, denied it for decades. It became this huge public feud over the film's real intent.
Which is almost as dramatic as the film itself.
It really is.
Okay, let's shift gears a little. The artistry wasn't just in the script or the stunts. Miklos Rozsa's score is incredible.
A masterpiece. It won an Oscar, and for good reason.
Mm-hmm.
He does this brilliant thing called thematic transformation with the music.
To mirror their relationship.
Perfectly. You have this beautiful major chord friendship theme when Judah and Messala are young. Then, as their relationship breaks down, Rossa twists that melody. He adds dissonance, darkens the tones.
Until it becomes the hatred theme.
It literally becomes the theme for their hatred. It's storytelling with music. Just fantastic.
So with all this attention to detail, how historically accurate was the movie, really?
Well, you know, it's a Hollywood epic. They took some liberties.
I figured.
A few classic ones. For instance, Roman galleys didn't really use slaves as rowers. They had professional soldiers.
Oh, really?
And all those beautiful white statues you see in the parade, in ancient Rome, they would have been painted in bright, vibrant colors.
That's so hard to picture.
I know. And one for the real nerds. A charioteer with 4 horses should be holding 8 reins, not the 2 we see Heston using. But, you know, that's a minor quibble.
So when you put it all together, the legacy of this film isn't just about the scale or the stunts.
No, not at all. It's the spectacle that gets your attention, but it's these rich, contested layers of interpretation that make it endure.
Yeah.
The drama keeps it alive.
So here's a final thought for you to take away. When you watch any big historical movie, just remember that the most powerful scenes, like the intense hatred between Judah and Messala, They might be driven by a meaning, a subtext, that one of the main actors never even knew was there.
Which leaves the ultimate interpretation, really, up to you.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive movie review. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You can find more at aipodcastingnetwork.com. Until next time, keep watching and keep diving deeper.